Yeah, it does that every once in a while. I don't know why. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Keep practicing those strikes. Just waiting to see if anyone else is getting on. Excellent. Hello, Ryan. Welcome back. It's like I just saw you yesterday or something. Awesome. All right. So yes, we're just practicing our strikes for now. So again, we're going all the way through 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, keep practicing. This is kind of our warm-up for when we do knife defense, is the footwork and the strikes. That way we're always practicing them. All right, because these strikes that we're using now go all the way to black belts. This is what we use all the way to black belts. All right, and make sure that other hand, remember, your other hand stays here in the middle of your body. You want it right here in the middle. This is very, very important. Let's do it again. Keep going, keep going. Next weekend is the test, right? Is that 2 days or 1 day? Is the test 2 days or 1 day? Okay. I mean, you can just message or group me like, yeah, how long is this test? It's a May test. Or it's in the email somewhere. Hey guys, all right, keep practicing your strikes. Keep practicing those strikes. Just keep going. These strikes are the most important part of our knife training, all right? We need to make sure we know these pretty well. Keep going, keep going. Now remember, our other hand is in the middle. Keep that other hand in the middle while we're doing these strikes. All right, keep your other hand in the middle.
Okay, sir.
Keep the other hand in the middle. Don't let it fall down. Your hand should never be down here. You want it in the middle of your body while we're doing these strikes. All right. So Ryan, bring your other hand to the middle of your chest like mine. Bring your other hand up like this. The hand you're not striking with. Put it in the middle of your chest. There you go. Makes you a smaller target. That's bow. All right, and time. All right, now we're going to go over the blocks. All right, we're going to go over the blocks. So, we're going to start with just 1 and 2 because they work together, right? So, remember, when someone's trying to come at you with number 1, they're just like this, coming straight at you, hi-ya, with this hand, all right? Because this is my right hand. They're trying to attack you, right? So, I need a block. How I do that? I block and pass, right? And then 2 is coming from this direction here. So, they're blocking and slashing. You block and pass. So, we're going 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Excellent job, you guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. You guys are doing great. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. Block, pass, block, pass, block, pass, block, pass. And remember, you want to scoot your hips back, right? So if I'm going sideways, I want to scoot my hips out of the way. That way I'm not getting hit at all. All right. Good. All right, and time. Now 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Now remember, 3 and 4, they're round kick covers, right? So if I am using my right hand and I'm attacking you this way, well, you got to make sure you're blocking, right? So if I'm facing the same way you guys are, I take my right hand down, left hand up. All right, again, right, left. Put that right hand down, left hand up. And that's for number 3. Number 3 is all this way. Block. 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 And then 4 is the opposite, right? So when I do number 4, I go left hand down, right hand up. All right, so when I block, my left hand is the one that goes down. All right, so that's 3 and 4, 3 and 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. And remember, make sure your arms are close together, because if they're out here, they can still get you. All right, arms close together. Good. Keep going, keep going. Do 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Ryan, you disappeared, man. So 3 and 4. So they're attacking you like this, right? 3 and 4. So 3 and 4. And make sure you step in and block. Step in and block. Step in and block. Step in and block. That's 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Step in, block. Step in, block. Step in, block. Step in, block. Good. All right, and time. Now number 5, because number 5 is the one we're going to be going off of today. So remember, when we do number 5, you're going to use whatever hand is your better hand, whatever hand you like to use the most. All right, I like using my right hand, so I'll turn away, that way I don't confuse you guys. When I do this, I take my left leg, step out, and I'm passing to my right. Passing. So what I'm doing, if I'm facing you guys, is I take this hand and I go circle down. So I start here and pass. And pass. And pass. And pass. Because number 5, remember, number 5 is coming straight at you towards the belly button area, right in here, right? It's trying to come straight at you. You don't want it to get you, so you got to move out of the way and pass. And pass. All right. So I move the opposite leg and opposite hand. So if I'm using my left hand, I'm moving my right foot. Or if you guys are using your right hand, you're moving your left foot. So my left foot out, pass. Because I got to get my body out of the way. I need to get my body out of the way. Remember, your other hand is still here in the middle. Just because we aren't dealing with knives anymore doesn't mean the hand position moves. Your hand is still in the middle of your body. That way it's central to where you are. You'll learn this when you start sparring, that like you have this thing called a box right here. You got your box, right, in your hands. You don't want them to leave your box that often, all right? So keep your hand in here. The only reason why they should leave is to end the block away from your body, all right? Good. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in depth with number 5, right? So we just did the pass. Now we're gonna add on to it and do the rest of the defense for it, all right? So how we're gonna do this, I'm gonna do it a couple times with Mr. Churchma, all right? That way you guys can see what it looks like when someone's trying to attack me. So you guys can see that, right? So make sure you guys are paying attention. Get to where you guys can see me, all right? So we're gonna do it on one side, then the other. That way you guys can see both sides of everything that's going on, right? So Mr. Churchman has the knife, he's coming at number 5. Now again, if I don't get my body out of the way, he can still get me. Even if it's not just the belly button, even if it's over here, if I don't move my body, he can still get me. Right? And I do not want that. I don't want anything in here getting cut or stabbed. All right? So when he does it, when he comes in, I need to get my body out of the way and I need to block. All right? I just did the pass. From here, I take my other hand and I'm bringing an elbow down. Sorry. From here, I bring this hand that's holding his knife up and I'm grabbing my own bicep just like so. All right, so if I'm on this side, because again, I'm showing you on both sides. All right, so he comes in, I step over, and I pass. From here, I bring my other hand up, elbow to elbow. That way it's breaking the structure of his arm, right at the elbow, right? Bam! From here, I bring this hand with the knife up, and I bring my other hand here, and I'm grabbing my own bicep. Now from here, he can't really do anything at all, because I'm stronger here than he is here, all right? So again, he steps in, I pass. I bring my elbow down. Did you guys see that? Watch this hand. Scoot a little closer. So my hand, when I pass, this hand is shooting up. Now, all you're doing, look at my hands. You're making kind of this check mark right here. That's all I'm doing. So when I turn my hand up, I catch his hand right in that check mark. All right? And then this hand, elbow. And this hand goes down and grabs my own bicep right here. All right, so now I have control over his hand that's holding the knife and his arm, so he goes anywhere I tell him to. All right, so we're gonna do it one more time, and then I'm gonna do it without Mr. Churchman so you guys can see just the hand movements. All right, so again, knife, pass, elbow down, bring it up, down, grab my own bicep. So I'm making his arm bend in over itself. All right, so his arm is bending in. You guys see that right here? His arm is bending in, and I'm forcing him there. All right, so without Mr. Churchman this time. When you guys do it, I use my hand, I pass with the number 5. Elbow. As this hand's coming up, this hand's coming down, and it's coming in here, and all it's doing is grabbing that bicep, right? So I'm going from elbow, hand down low. Wait a minute, we did something like this last week, didn't we? Where we pressed. It's the same movement. From here, I go press, and this hand grabs my bicep here, right? The hand that's down now grabs my bicep, and I just bring this one over because this hand has my opponent's hand. Now, that is the defense for number 5, all right? So I want you guys to practice that a few times. So again, I pass. Elbow, bring it up and around. All right, so if I'm facing you guys, I pass. Elbow, bring it down and in. So the hand that goes down is the hand that goes in and grabs my bicep. All right, do that a few times, Pass, elbow, down, and around. All right, so you're kind of going pass and in to grab your own bicep. Then you get really fun and you start taking the opponent down to the ground and making him do a whole bunch of things. But we're not doing that today. All right, so I want you to practice that. Keep going, keep practicing it, because the more you practice it, the better you're gonna get at it, the easier it's gonna become. All right, so I'm gonna do it, I just did it this way. I did it this way, I'm gonna do it this way, and facing the back too. So if I'm facing this way, I pass, elbow, press, around. All right, now this way, I pass, elbow, press, and around. When you do that, I want you to make your bottom hand do a kind of a half circle when you grab your bicep. All right, so I'm going from here down low, and my hand makes a circle to grab my own bicep. All right, and this hand again, I'm grabbing the opponent's knife hand right here in the check mark. So I blocked it, I bring it up right here. I go down and I grab. That way I have control of his entire arm. Good, practice that a few more times for me, practice that a few more times. And then we're gonna move on, because we got a new strike I gotta go over with you guys, okay? There's 12 strikes total, but we're only going over one more. Oh, my neck is sore from yesterday. Right on the sides. All right, and time. So the next strike we're gonna do, my level 3 people know it already. It's our number 12. Now, like I said, there are 12 strikes total, but we're skipping 6 through 11 and we're going straight to 12. All right, so number 12 is ready? So instead of grabbing it like this, you're gonna turn it down and grab it upside down, just like so. All right, number 12 goes straight up and down. So I grab here and I'm going straight down. That's all it is. I'm going straight down. All right, so you grab the knife, straight down. That's the strike for number 12. All right, every time I do it, I'm aiming for the collarbone. So this isn't a ha-ha, I'm aiming for the top of the head, because your skull is actually really hard and all that's gonna happen is it's gonna cut and bleed, right? No, what this one is doing is it's aiming right in here, right? Right in this area right here, all right? It's nice and squishy, right? That's where they're trying to aim with this strike. Because if you just bring your finger up and press in, you're gonna feel like this bone in front, a muscle in the back, and then this like squishy part right in the middle, right? This right here, that's where they're aiming, because there's a lot of really important things right in there, okay? So, again, number 12, they bring it straight up, straight down, right on that part. All right, so that's number 12. Bam! Now, the block for number 12, it's super easy. All right, so again, if they're using their right hand, so this is my right hand, they're coming straight up, whoosh, to straight down. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right hand, you're going to do a high block, just like so, high block, and then pass through. So I high block, pass. High block, pass. Make sure you guys use your right hand, it'll make it easier, I promise. Again, if I'm facing this way, right hand, look at, I still get my body out of the way when I do this. And I pass down. High block, pass. High block, pass. High block, pass. High block, pass. Now, the self-defense for this one, there's two different ones. We're gonna go over the first one, and then I'll add in the little bit harder one. All right, so again, high block, pass. That's the whole thing, if you do it correctly, the whole thing. So again, he attacks, I come in, I block, and I pass. And what it's doing is this very sharp knife in his hand is going right into his leg. All right, so if I go on this side, same thing, I block, and I pass. And it's going straight in to his leg. That's all it is. That's the easiest one, self-defense for this you will ever find. Now, when you do this, make sure you don't do ha-ha, an X block, because this right here is very dangerous. Now, he has both my hands. He can do two things. One, look at this. The blade is facing towards him, right? So if I go like this, he can now scrape across my arm, and I can't use my hand anymore, right? But the other thing he can do is I block here. He can also use that to bring my hands down here, and now he has all the ability to get me. All right, so never use both hands like this. Only use the one and circle down. All right, so again, he comes in, block, and pass. All right, I want you guys to practice that for me. Practice it with me. All right, ready? He comes in, block, and pass. All right, keep going. I want you to practice that with me. He comes in, block, and pass. Good. Block and pass. Block and pass. Block and pass. Block and pass. Good. All right. So that is the first one for number 12. Now the second one for number 12, if you remember in basic class, we had the one where you grabbed the hand, you peeled it off, put the other hand up, and you had their hand like this. We're doing basically the same thing, all right? So when you end, their fingers should be facing towards the sky with the knife still in their hand, all right? And you're using that video game controller, and you're grabbing them. Fingers on one side, thumbs on the other, kind of like, again, a video game controller. All right, so Mr. Churchman comes in, I block, and I pass. It misses this time. I'm not actually getting him. Say he figures it out. Well, I take the momentum and I bring it up. My other hand grabs his hand, and I'm going again to that video game controller. So if you can see, his fingers are facing towards the sky, and he's facing this way. All right, now if I just twist down He doesn't very like that very much because it's very painful. All right, so again, he comes in, I block, I pass, hand up, and grab. So if I do it without Mr. Churchman, all right, if I'm facing you guys, I block, I pass. When my hand is here, my other hand grabs, and this hand comes up here. So I just grab, so here, grab, up. All right, block, around, grab, up. All right, and the second way that this works, if you do it to where your hand ends here, where your palm is up, then you just have to grab, and go here. The other way, this is what I was doing with him, is I kept my hand this way, where my palm is down, right? So I blocked, and then when I did it, I kept my palm down here. When I do it this way, I need to grab, and then reposition my hand up. All right, so those are the two different ways of blocking, right? Some people are gonna do this one where their palm is up and they just grab. Some people will do the opposite where their palm is down because that's what I do. Naturally, that's what I do. So I bring it up, down, grab, I reposition my hand and bring it up, right? But everything that this is doing is actually a lot quicker than you would think, right? So if I'm going full speed, I'm going here and then bringing it up. That way, the attacker has zero time to think about what just happened to him, right? So that I want you guys to practice that a few more times. The block, around, grab, up. Block, around, grab, up. Block, around, grab, up. All right. So again, I'm using my right hand, right? My right hand is probably your left hand. So make sure when you're doing it, you can, either way, you could either do it with your left hand or right hand, really. Block, around, grab, up. All right, you can do it with both sides to get comfortable, but the reason why I was saying use your dominant or your more liked hand is because that's usually the hand you're gonna use a lot more. All right, for some people that's their left hand, that's completely okay. All right, now, go ahead and listen up for me. So, remember that everything that I am teaching you here today is to keep you safe, right? Everything that we're doing for knife defense is to keep you safe, all right? I did not look up the statistic, I should have, but there's this statistic that you're less likely to have like a knife drawn on you and someone trying to get you. You're less likely for that to happen than you are to get eaten by a shark. So you're more likely to get eaten by a shark than you are to get in a knife fight. Crazy, right? That's a weird statistic, and I believe that's right. I have to double check. But the whole point of it is it's a very slim chance that you'll actually have to use this stuff, all right? But it's there to keep you safe. I'm teaching you this to keep you guys safe, right? And the whole idea is we protect the lives. We protect our life and the lives of others, right? That's our second student creed. And it's very true. If this stuff is not to protect your life or the lives of someone else, we do not use this on anyone, right? I'm not gonna go home, give my brother a butter knife and be like, hey man, look at this, and take him out. That's not nice, right? So we gotta, use this stuff correctly, use it responsibly, and do what we're supposed to be doing, right? So, other than that, that's everything for today. Make sure you guys are on our website because everything that you guys are learning is on there. And we're going to be updating the Word of the Month videos very soon so you guys can get started on positive self-expectancy and goals attainment, your new Word of the Month, all right? Other than that, that's everything for today. Thank you guys for joining me. You are so amazing. Have a great afternoon.